I'm glad to be part of this amazing community that I found last year in August. You all such great supportive people.
Hello, hello, my friends, and welcome into the stream tonight. What is going on? So good to see each and every one of you beautiful people. What is happening tonight, friends? What is happening? Welcome, 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 one and all. Tonight we are doing something just a little bit different. Tonight we are going to be experiencing an interactive movie, an interactive thriller as it's referred to. I actually didn't realize it, but apparently this game actually originally came out in 2019. I thought it was relatively new, but I guess it was a PlayStation exclusive and just came to PC a couple months back. I got a free key for it, so I've been meaning to stream it for a while, but I just didn't get to. So we're finally circling back to it tonight. So that is the plan. We are going to be playing quote-unquote Erica. So I definitely hope that this is a good experience. I enjoy interactive movies a lot. I know for some people that may not find them engaging enough, but personally I really like them. So I hope that each of you enjoy this movie. It's only about 2 hours, so it shouldn't be too long of a game movie, whatever you want to call it. So should be a good for just a one and done stream kind of thing. So, but welcome in everybody. Welcome in. I hope that again each and every one of you's had a great weekend. How's your Saturday been? How's your Sunday been? Talk to me. Talk to me. Welcome into HJ Boneless, Hannah Shorty, Barry Sims, Legion, Cuzzy. Welcome in, Music Lover, and Ghost. And anybody else who may already be here tonight. Thanks so much for joining us. What is going on, friends? The question of the day for all of you fine individuals is, what is the most dangerous situation that you've been in? What is the most dangerous situation that you've been in? We've done a similar question of the day a long time ago when I said what was the closest you ever were to death. But we're changing it up today. And it's not necessarily about death, it's about danger. So what is the most dangerous situation you've ever been in? You know, have you ever been, I don't know, inches away from a horrific car accident, or ever been trapped in a waterbed, or, you know, whatever it might be? I would love to hear your answer to question of the day. This movie better be good, says Ghost. I hope it is. I hope it is. I'm going in with good expectations. I expect to enjoy it. I don't expect it to be mind-blowing, but I expect to enjoy it. 20 minutes to find parking, Legion. Right. Oh, so you have seen a playthrough of it already, HJ. Darn, here I thought I was doing something unique. You'll be here. Okay, sounds good, HJ. Sounds good. Ha ha ha, boneless, funny answer. Have to accommodate you in case you have medical stuff. Right. Put a sticker on your bag. Well, that worked out. You found a copy pasta better. Wait, what? Hey, Igor's here. Good to see you, Igor. Welcome in, buddy. What's happening? Oh, with obscure trivia? Ha ha ha, Ghost. See, this is the type of question that I would love to hear a legit answer from you on, Ghost. Like, what, I know, you don't seem like the most adventurous type like Jungle, but I mean, I imagine there's probably been something weird that's happened for you, a dangerous situation. I'd love to hear a serious answer from you. Igor, ha ha ha, just copying Ghost. Cause he says, a question that you really don't know, nor do you think you have any. You had a few times where you nearly drowned. That'll do it. People were always there to save you, and it was a public pool, so you wouldn't call it dangerous. I mean, public pool's an easy place to be missed. You know, you go under, nobody knows, nobody's looking for you. That's an easy way to get trapped or, you know, unnoticed. It's pretty dangerous. I would say it is a pretty dangerous place, actually. Not as much as being, like, totally alone in a rip current or something, but yeah. Drowning is dangerous for sure. The war. Okay, everybody coming in with the joke answers. I'll hang out for a minute and see if anybody has any serious answers tonight. I've been trying to think about mine. I haven't been in too many dangerous situations. Definitely some little awkward moments here and there working in customer service when I worked in IRL. You know, with like people that you think could be, you know, potentially dangerous and stuff. You know, especially when you're having to tell them no about something. But outside of that, I haven't had too much crazy stuff. There's probably some other things that may come to me as the night progresses. But for right now, it's hard for me to think of anything specific. Yeah, swimming sports. Gotcha. All right, friends. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get stuff moving here. We are going to jump into Erica and see what this interactive game, interactive movie, whatever you want to call it, is all about. I am going to do my camera calibration here because I haven't done it in a couple days. So one moment while my face freezes. This helps. For some reason, every time I calibrate it, it helps deal with the awkward glitchiness around the left side of my head, I guess. I don't know why it's so glitchy at that one spot, but it always is. War with a burrito? I've been there before. You got kind of close to drowning in your cousin's pool a couple of times. You like water? Do you like water, Boneless? I don't think you've talked about liking water that much before. That's interesting. Do you go swimming a lot and such? Yeah, exactly, HJ, exactly. Legion says, does hurricane count? Absolutely. Hey, Emma, welcome in. Good to see you tonight. Your family, your brother, and you were worried it was Hurricane Irma in St. Martin Island? St. Martin Island? Interesting. So how close were you to the hurricane? Like, were you actually sheltering in a basement, or, you know, what are we talking about exactly? Hannah says, when you were in a rip current, okay, or when the beaker in science broke and fire started in the room. What? That's something you see in, like, cartoons and stuff. It actually happened IRL? What's the story of that, Hannah? That's a pretty interesting story. I've never heard about that happening IRL. I've seen that in movies and, you know, stuff all the time, but in IRL, it's pretty crazy. Senior Martin? You had a dangerous surgery, Igor? Ooh, what kind of surgery? Did you have your appendix removed? Or did you have a brain transplant or something else? Has to stare straight ahead at them. Yes, the petals. The petals are so beautiful. What's happening for you, Emma? You went ziplining at Branson. Your mom sprained her foot on a rock. Wait, what? Did you, like, fall off the zip line or something? Or land awkwardly? That sounds a little dangerous. That sounds dangerous. Oh, you don't want to talk about your surgery? That's fine. You don't have to, Igor. You do not have to at all. You're frozen when your heart's not open. Emma says, last year you were almost flooded by the typhoon. The water height was above your knees. Dang, that's dangerous. Water at your feet level is enough to sweep you away, so that's pretty crazy if it was that deep. Were you directly in it, or were you in a safe place, or? Ghost got a right answer. What? Oh, at the path before the zipline. Oh, okay. That's not as bad then. I mean, I assume it's those butt implants, right, Ghost? Shorty says, when you were 11, the first day of school, there was a brush fire a few streets away from your school. The fire was huge, and all the parents trying to pick their kids up from school so they could evacuate the houses. Dang, that sounds like chaos. Trying to do an organized evacuation of a school, depending on the size of the school, that could be a danger. That could be the danger zone in itself. Oh, the school wouldn't let you go. What? That sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen. Oh, you were in your house and your uncle went to get food. Wow, so he's the hero of the day. Distributed food to your neighborhood. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you were like a lifeline, like support area. That's interesting. It was like 500 kids. I mean, that's not as bad then, I guess, Shorty. Drinking all the vodka. What? There was a gas leak at your elementary school and you had to make a quick evac. I'd say that counts. A gas leak could 100% kill you without you even knowing it. So I definitely agree with that one. These are some good answers. This is the type of conversation I strive for in the question of the day. So I appreciate everybody having good answers here. I appreciate that. It's actually pretty interesting. See, I've never really had any like dangerous leaks, you know, chemical leaks or emergencies I've lived through. You know, never had to really evacuate. You know, I've never been near a fire or anything like that. I've had a pretty uneventful life as far as that goes. Knock on glass. Yeah, that's true, guys. Your friend's roof was on fire. The wind would have blown the fire to your house. Okay. Or across the street. Gotcha. HJ, you were in a town 10 miles away from Greensburg when it got destroyed. Greensburg? Not familiar with what you're referring to. Like natural disaster or something? You struggled in the deep zone of a pool when you were 8. Now, actually, you know, it's funny. Actually, now that you mention it, that does remind me. There was a situation when I was in a public pool. I wouldn't say I almost drowned, but I would say that I was close to starting to drown. I was just so weak, you know, I was like just trying to get to the edge of the pool. You know, my arms were giving out, my legs couldn't keep up. I was like struggling to stay afloat, just trying to get to the edge. So yeah, I was there. I've been there struggling in the deep zone, yeah. I was probably a little older than 8. I was probably a teenager. But I remember just struggling just because I was so weak and wasn't able to make it to the edge, and finally got there. That was stressful. That was stressful. Oh, there was a tornado in Greensburg. Gotcha. About a once-in-a-lifetime thing? Okay, that's an interesting question of the day. I'll have to think about that one, Legion. Think about a good way to word it, but yeah, that sounds like a good one. What was a crazy once-in-a-lifetime experience for you or something like that? Yeah, that's cool. I like that. We'll do it. All right. The young and boneless is getting impatient, so we got to get things moving here, friends. We got to get things moving. Yeah, it's true, Legion. You better be ready. Raining outside. Nice. You were bobbing up and down right at the edge and couldn't orient yourself. Wow. Okay, so yours was much more serious than mine, HJ. Barry Sims says, question day, when you were in middle school, you were bullied. Because you know kids like to make up lies and stuff. So one day, 5 girls jumped you. On the way walking home, they took your money. What? So you actually got mugged? You got mugged in middle school? Dang. Did you grow up in like I guess a rough neighborhood kind of setting, Barry? Like, I couldn't imagine something like that happening, you know, where I went to school. So that's pretty crazy to think about. Sorry to hear that, though. That'd be pretty traumatizing, actually, especially being young like that. Amber is falling on the school? And you still didn't evacuate? Really? Some kids even tried to escape the classroom so they could evacuate with their parents. Really? Oh, wow. That's crazy, Shorty. That's crazy. So wow, okay. That changes the situation entirely. So the parents were actually wanting to evacuate and were panicking, and the school was saying, no, we're not letting them go. Ooh, that's a tricky situation. That's when somebody gets in a fight or worse. 33-mile tornado? Wow, that's crazy. It does sound like a very destructive tornado. That is very traumatic indeed. That's what I'm saying. A hot plate had a beaker with old wax in it. The beaker broke. The wax caught on fire, and it went out kind of quick. The experiment worked in other classes, but you all screamed. The teacher got mad at us for screaming, and the fire alarm went off too, so it was smoking that bad. I mean, if it was smoking that bad, I can get why you would scream, although it's better not to panic, of course. A whole tornado outbreak at the time? Right up through Oklahoma into Greensburg? Ah, gotcha. The surprise, Legion? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I mean, the surprise tonight is that we're doing an interactive movie was one of them, if that's what you're talking about. You were just scared of it happening again, so you didn't tell anyone what was going on? Oh, that's unfortunate, Barry. Yeah, you always need to be able to talk about stuff like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. 1,000 meters an hour. I have no idea how fast that is, but it sounds fast. Yeah. That's what I was saying, HJ. I was saying to be early, that way we don't miss anything in the story, because it's only about a 2-hour movie, so I imagine the beginning will be important. But we've stalled long enough, friends. It's time to start the movie. You get afraid when wax. So you'll never have one of those wax candle things, right, in your house? I got you. As a heads up, I might be a little more quiet than normal in this since it is a movie kind of setting. I'm also going to shrink just a little bit. So just a heads up, I might be just slightly more quiet. I'll also turn off the chat on screen if you people want me to. Just let me know. And we're going to jump in and start this. It is an interactive movie, Emma. An interactive movie. Oh, okay. Well, that's still pretty fast for a tornado, Shorty. All right, let's play some Erica, friends. What is Erica all about? This is an interactive story. Your choices form one of many perspectives. No single path holds all the answers. Forever yours, Elodie. Oh, okay, so it's actually interactive like this, too. Okay, that's good. That'll give us chances to kind of pause and talk about stuff. I like that. Because he says a fire happened back in your intermediate years. Someone lit a firecracker in your school's A-block bathroom. What were they doing, the toilet prank? The bathroom is a sus room. Lit a jersey on fire. Sounds like they need to put a camera near there or something. Alright. Yep, and as always, friends, absolutely no spoilers. Please, no spoilers whatsoever. No spoilers. Alright, well, it looks like there's not an indication of what I can click, so it looks like it is a point-and-click game, a little bit like what we played before, so good to know. Well, I thought I was supposed to click the big shining hole. Oh, actually pull it. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Just first impressions here. This reminds me of the DS game Hotel Dusk. If you've ever heard of that before. That was a really interesting game that had, like, interactive stuff like this. Yeah, I don't think anybody, most people would have seen a game like this, Kazi. I know HJ said she had, but she's probably one of the few. Alright, but let's do it. Okay, so it's showing us how we can interact. That's cool. Is that an old lantern? You know, I actually had those growing up. My grandmother had those. Okay, this is interesting. So you actually can, like... Well, that's, like, weirdly laggy. Yep, literally had these things growing up, these little oil lamps. Pretty cool, actually. I'm setting the record, I guess. This is cool. I like this. I like this. Burb. About hurricane lamps? Really? Yeah, it's live action. How's the volume level, friends? Is this like a hookah or something? I don't even know what we're looking for.
Erica. Shouldn't play with it. It's dangerous.
First word of the game is Erica.
Okay. Are you ready? Mummy and I met many, many years ago in a place called Delphi House.
Delphi House.
She was a nurse. I was a doctor.
She was a nurse and I was a doctor. A match made in heaven. Volume's good. Alright, awesome. Erica is an interactive movie, Barry. Oh, I've seen this actress before, I'm pretty sure.
At night, we'd tell each other stories. She'd tell me about the future. Wonderful things. Things only she could see.
She's some type of oracle? Oops, sorry about that. Or is it not literal future telling? I don't know, Emma. It's a thriller, so I don't think it's a horror per se.
I tell her about the past. About a great priestess, marked with a butterfly, who could stare into the fire and see the future.
Marked with a butterfly. Could be important later on. Hey, Shu, welcome.
I used to tell her she was magic, just like the priestess. I think you're magic too.
Interesting. Are there some
But
supernatural
you don't have to
elements?
prove it. Pick a photograph. Pick your favorite.
Oh, is this our first decision of the game? Picking a photograph? The complex? Sounds interesting. You can turn it up if need be. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to turn up the volume just very slightly here. I turned it down quite a bit earlier. Just a little low for me. Actually, looks like it reset, so never mind. We're good. We're good. All right. I don't know. See, I don't know if this kind of thing is going to be important. Hey, Richard, good to see you. Glad you made it back tonight, friend. What's happening? See, I'm leaning towards these two. I don't really care for this one. I'm leaning towards the pregnancy too. I'm leaning towards pregnancy.
Now, close your eyes. Focus your mind. And conjure the power of the ancient priestess. Now find your home again. See if you can guess where your favorite is.
So it looks like there are some supernatural elements, maybe. Ooh. Oh. Umugwegwe fighty Sao. You got on the football team. Heck yeah, Richard. You have to try out and everything. That's awesome. Well, congratulations, friend. This one. Oh. My magic failed.
Oh, disaster.
Disaster?
I still think you're magic.
Harsh words.
She'll always be with you. Remember that. Even though she isn't here, she's still a part of you.
Still a part of you. Oh, is that the butterfly? Yeah, mate. Well, right as always.
Stare into the fire and see the future. What do you think you'd see?
Apparently a door. Thank you, Ghost. Making dumplings sounds good, Shorty. Defensive line, nice, Richard. That's pretty exciting. Somebody dead? Her father dead? Is gonna be a jump scare or horrific violence? Maybe you're getting your wish here, Ghost. Yeah, pretty much horrific violence. It's an interesting symbol carved into his stomach. How'd she get blood on her face? Was this a dream in a dream? Thanks for being here, Boneless. Appreciate you. I like these like little interactions here. There's also a pause button, which is cool. Hi, I'm Erica. Okay, so this is our first option. We can let go, face it, reassure, or justify. I love these types of games, Legion, but I wouldn't say they're popular. I would not say they're popular. Hannah Baker from 13 Reasons Why. I don't think I've actually never watched that, so I don't know. I think I know what you're talking about, though. Always face the pain. So we have to make a decision here how we're going to play this game, right? This is something I talk about a lot whenever I'm doing these interactive movies and stuff like this and games. It's like, do I want to play it from the perspective of me? Or do I want to play it from the perspective of the character that we have in front of us? That's the hard thing to balance, right? Also, would you like me to turn off the chat on the left side there where this is a movie? It might be a little jarring to have the chat there. Let me know if you want me to turn that off and I can turn it off for you all. I can't do a poll on everyone, Emma. I might do it for very big decisions, but not for the little ones like this. So my approach, I feel like in a game like this, since we don't really have much character to go off of, I think we have to kind of like go with kind of like my third one, which is I'm not going to necessarily play it as myself. I'm not going to play it as the character I think we should be, but we can kind of make her our own character. I don't often do it from that exact approach, but that might be the approach I want to go with this. Exactly, Kazi. Exactly. So I think that my perspective is this type of character would try to reassure herself after a dream like that.
It wasn't your fault.
It wasn't your fault. Lots of weird paintings on the wall. Is that a peephole? Oh, I see now. Somebody like vomiting. Somebody in a fox mask vomiting. Anytime there's a fox mask, it's never a good sign. You better not open that door unless you know this person. I mean, that's pretty sus. I don't think we're going to unlock our door for somebody like that. I think we want to secure it. I don't know. Maybe, guys. We're going to lock it. Offer to help or... Oh, there's a timer. Oh, help.
Are you okay?
So there are time decisions. Okay, we offered to... You know, we checked on him. Oh, there's our favorite photo again. I wonder if that's relevant. I wonder if that would have changed based on what we chose. Is this our diary of disturbing drawings? Like, what are we doing here? Like, are we, like, possessed? Yeah, maybe, Legion. Nothing to worry about, right? Just went out to a masquerade ball. So this is our father and someone that we don't know. Assuming this is wedding. That's that lighter again. That could be relevant. Music box with handprints. The shadowy figure with a gun and a knife. So they did have both. A nurse? Look like maybe some pages torn out. I'm becoming an artist as we speak. Wait, is that the symbol that was carved into his stomach? G? Top lawyer murdered? Not for Gilly. I too often very slowly pick up packages. Although this one maybe you should if it's dripping red juices. Okay, is there gonna be like a head in here? Is this just gonna be somebody's head? I'm calling it. It's my head in a box. Hey, Delonius. I mean, maybe if you really like story-based adventures, this might be up your alley, Delonius. What's happening, by the way, friend? All right. I'm guessing it's going to be one of two things. It's going to be something completely non-weird at all. It's going to be like, I don't know, a broken bottle of orange juice or somebody's head in a box. Or a hand in a box, I guess. Hand with that symbol on a chained locket of some type.
Miss Mason? I'm Sergeant Blake.
Sergeant Blake.
The lead investigator on this case.
Was that the lawyer's hand?
Can I see that? I promise I'll give it back.
Hand over or rip out? Hand over or rip out. So if we rip it out, it's going to make us suspicious. But at the same time, if they draw the correlation between the two symbols, that could also be even more suspicious. But we don't necessarily know that they'll draw the correlation, so probably better to, I mean, you know, generally a normal person, oh, oops. I guess it times out. Would hand it over.
You draw this a lot. It's Greek, isn't it?
Oh, it's a Greek
Delta
symbol.
Epsilon. Same as
Why?
my father.
How do you know that?
I read your father's file. I had to. The hand belonged to a Kal Jahar.
A cow?
He worked at Delphi House. I believe you visited there with your father.
My dad worked there.
Did you know he co-founded Delphi House? With this man? Lucian Flowers?
Lucian Flowers. With a name
You
like
think Mr.
that.
Flowers might be a target too. Look, we're keeping watch over at Delphi House. Protection detail. I'll be leading the investigation from there. Right now, it's the safest place for you too.
So they founded Delphi House together. Interesting. Yes, music. It is on Steam. It is on Steam. What's in the box? Could be Ghost. You never know. Pacing's a little fast right now. Oh, so we're drawing a correlation back to when our father brought us here as a kid? Yep, exactly. I actually don't know music. I'm not sure on the pricing. Oh, this is my favorite part of the game. And yes, anytime I see a bell, I have to touch it.
We're probably out for a smoke. Wait here. I'll go check.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. People already missing. So this is Lucian and our father. I guess that's our father and our mother. Don't know who this guy is. That doesn't look like anybody we know yet. I guess that's just some of the staff. I think we found where the masquerade ball is happening. Do we go towards the masquerade ball, people, or the phone? I don't know. I think it's better to answer it instead of walking towards people in weird masks. I'm answering it.
Erica Mason, I've waited a long time to speak to you. Did you like my gift?
Who?
Who is this?
You were so alone, holding on to your father, covered in blood. He's not who you think he was. Follow the music. Find Elodie Carter. See what he did to her. See him for who he really was.
Accuse.
Did you kill that man? Did you send me his hand?
He was one of them. He wore their medallion, the one I sent you. Find Elodie Carter. See for yourself.
Elodie Carter. Giving us a choice and if we want to go the way it tells us or just leave. I mean, obviously, we're just going to leave. The car's gone. Random fox.
Erica, what are you doing? I told you to wait.
The phone call would probably be the most pressing thing on her mind.
That was a phone call. It was a woman. She knew who I was. She said...
Inside, now.
He knows something.
We need to find out where that call came from. Do whatever it takes.
What are you doing? Get off the phone.
There you go. There, go on.
That symbol again.
And you? I have a right to see your identification. This is a private facility here. You can't just walk in.
I'm not a policeman.
What are you then?
Look, I'll call you back. I'm Sergeant Blake. I called this afternoon. I'm supposed to meet a Dr. Ballard.
I can only apologise. We're all a bit nervous here. Sergeant Blake, I'm Rosa Ballard. I suppose you already know the Chief Inspector?
Doctor, thank you. Would you mind taking Erica up to her room? I'm afraid I need to speak to the Chief Inspector. There's been a development.
There's been a development. Ooh.
I suppose you don't remember me. I
Not really.
worked with your father. I used to look after you when you were little. I remember you'd run around the basement looking for ghosts.
Looking for
You mean
ghosts.
my parents?
Of course. Your dad taught me everything I know. And your mum, she was incredible. Brilliant nurse. So smart. Funny. Anyway, this is you. You might recognize it.
I recognize it. That's not menacing at all.
Mr. Steinbeck, the night manager, will be downstairs if you need anything.
Mr. Steinbeck. Oh, we're having a flashback. Is this a music box? Okay. Apparently my mouse is not gonna let me do this. What the heck? Okay. I can't open the box. It's like the sensitivity for the mouse is like really weird sometimes. Okay, I don't know what it's wanting me to do here. There we go, dear Lord. Is that a record player? Aria for Delphi, a wintry. What does a wintry mean exactly? More flashbacks? Erica. Is this our title card? I just carved my name in the desk.
Now come to the bed. Uncle Lucy got you something.
Uncle
It should
Lucy.
keep you out of trouble.
Well, we got to tear up in the paper. Rip. Some type of dollhouse? A doll trapped in the tower?
Look at her arm.
Butterfly tattoo? Little birthmark, yep.
She's just like you.
That's symbolic, trapped in a tower kind of thing? Is this the same furniture we saw before? Yeah, maybe good. Stomach pains? Actual bruising? Perhaps these are more than dreams.
No. Not the carpet. It's clean.
Not the carpet. So I can either ignore her or not. I'm sure we'll go around.
Kirsty? Kirsty, I said you can help, but I need to be with you, okay? We talked about this. No cleaning without supervision.
So her name is Kirsty. Hey, Smiling, welcome in. Guess I'm following the music now, huh?
What?
Ask for one, confront, or back off. She doesn't seem like she's super confrontational.
Nothing. Sorry.
Smoking while pregnant, not a good combination.
Hey, Death Wish. Over here.
Death Wish?
Don't mind her, she's got emotional problems.
Hurry up and die, Hannah.
What?
I'm doing my best.
She seems nice.
Yeah. But it's not her fault. I blame society. Here, take a seat, let me show you something. See this bit? It's simple. 4 notes. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
I'll do the rest.
Yep.
No, it's bum bum.
A nosebleed? She's bleeding.
She's bleeding.
No, don't you dare. It's not
Kirsty,
loud. No,
Kirsty, calm down. Calm down.
Get off! Get off!
What have you just told her?
Get off! Get off!
I thought she was like pregnant.
No.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
It's okay. Sergeant Blake's here. Needed in the main
So are we in
office.
like some type of like asylum kind of situation?
My God. Erica Mason. You look just like your mother. Last time we met, you could barely see over the desk. I'm Lucien Flowers. I set this place up with your father.
So this place up with your father. The portrait.
I recognize you from your portrait in the hall.
Oh dear, it's quite a statement. If it wasn't for your father, I'd have it replaced. Did you sleep okay? I know the old place can take a bit of getting used to.
Man at the desk.
Last night, the man on the desk.
Mr. Steinbeck, yes. I believe he was rather rude. I can only apologize. I'll be speaking to him personally. I know it's very difficult for you to be here. And it's not much, but I brought you something. It was your father's. Your mother gave it to him on their wedding day.
Something of my father's? Oh, the lighter. Forever yours, Elodie, or Elodie.
I just kept hold of it.
Hey. Sorry about that. We're chasing the phone company, but there's still no news on last night's call. Erica, it's extremely likely whoever killed your father killed Mr. Johar. There may be some other victims as well that we don't know about.
What? What's the
Likely
correlation
they'll try
here?
and kill again.
Worry after you said
I'm
that.
in danger.
All we know for sure is that whoever killed Johar has taken an interest in you. Honestly, we don't have much to go on. But Mr. Flowers has a suggestion. It might help you remember the face of your father's killer.
Hopeless, helpful, or unsure? She seems a little unsure to me right now.
What are you asking?
It's like therapy. It was developed by your father. It's completely painless.
Painless?
Perfectly safe.
I don't know about that.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Erica, please. There are too many similarities with your father's case for it to be a coincidence. If we can get a description, we can put an end to this.
I don't want to be involved in this.
I'm sorry. I can't.
It's okay, Erica. We understand.
The fox again? the nosebleed?
Your mother told me this place was her whole life. She worked here, fell in love here, and you here. Later, she died here. I'm so sorry, Erica. I should have been there for you. I should have done more.
I guess I understand.
We're not related. It wasn't your responsibility.
Your father was my best friend, and you're his only child. There's no excuse, son. I'm sorry. Come on. I want to show you something. We'll need these.
I need wire cutters? Hey, Dad and son. Weather was so crazy you had a tornado take out a Cracker Barrel. Really? In front of your house on the street? That does sound pretty dangerous, Dad inside. That's crazy. Good to see you tonight there, friend. And you say you've never been in a dangerous situation, music? Surely there's something dangerous that you've encountered, even if it's just small-scale dangerous. Alody Mason. Oh, he's showing us her grave? How did I not know where my mother's grave was? Wife, mother, and dearest friend of Delphi House. It lies not in our power to love or hate, for will in us is overruled by faith. Hydrate, everybody drink up.
Your father had the oleander planted in your mother's memory. They were her favorite. They always brought us luck.
Get off me! Leave me alone! Get off me!
Sorry. Sometimes the girls have difficult days.
But some of us like to keep it buried deep down inside.
Anna, I didn't think you'd be up. This is Erica Mason. She'll be staying with us for a while.
Didn't I bleed all over you this morning? I'm taking these to Doc Ballard. We're making perfume. Do you want to come?
Fuck off! What is wrong with you?
Well, you could always go hang out with Toby.
Actually, they're about to serve lunch. It's quite a spread. Why don't you go and grab yourself a bite and maybe meet some...
Oh, interesting. I have to choose?
Sure. Who doesn't love a good old soggy sandwich in the company of strangers?
I'm interested in checking on Toby, I think.
Maybe I should check on Toby.
No worries. I guess I'll catch you around.
Erica, it's very good of you to go to her. Just remember that some of the girls here, they can be quite manipulative. Just be careful, that's all.
Quite manipulative. Come from someone who sounds very manipulative.
What are you doing? Why are you following me?
Fuse.
I just came to see if you were okay. You want to be friends? Is that it? It's lunchtime. Join you with the good girls.
Stay cool, protest, or confront. I'm gonna protest.
I was just trying to help.
A knife. Dun dun dun. Into a nice piece of cake.
Not the cake. They're watching. Have the fruit.
They like it when you have the fruit.
What's that? Is she making that symbol?
What are you doing?
Nobody likes a mess. Aren't you hungry? You have to eat. If you don't eat, you'll waste away. And we have work to do.
We have work to do?
You missed a spot. Here.
Why am I helping her clean? I don't know what's going on right now. They're watching?
What did you mean at lunch? When you said they were watching?
Oh, yeah. It's for our own good. But they can't see everywhere. Jam the door.
Hey, Strummy, thanks for the 13 bits. I can jam the door or unblock the door. Back from the dead. Awesome. Glad to see you, Strummy. Welcome in. Sure. We'll jam it, I guess.
They can't hear us in here, but they'll come. They always do.
You're making me a little anxious here.
I don't think we should be in here.
You can't help them.
I don't want to see the animals again.
Kirsty? Kirsty, what are you doing?
I have to be good or they'll hurt him.
You know you're not supposed to have the door closed.
It's okay. The mop fell, but I fixed it. Erica was helping. Look under the pillow.
They're watching? Or what are you doing? I'm going to keep pushing on that they're watching. Thanks for the extra bits there, Esther. I appreciate you, friend.
What are they hiding, Kirsty? Why are they watching us?
They come in the night and show you the animals. Then they give you the pink stuff and you forget.
The pink stuff and you forget?
Look under the pillow. You'll see.
Show you the animals. I don't know what you're doing with all the bits, Strummy, but I appreciate you, friend. 3 things at once, Legion. It was a joke, sure. Music, sure. Alright, let's look under the pillow. A little shady? Yeah, slim. Looks like a old deer. What does the fox say? Bye-bye, Butterfree. Wait, another deer? Wait, it's a repeat? So deer, fox, rabbit, butterfly? Deer, fox, rabbit, butterfly? Could be relevant. You've seen the drawings before, but never heard of the movie. What? Okay, it's just getting a little weird now. Just keeps going.
I like the rabbits best.
We
They're my
saw the
favorite.
fox. Heavy into the aesthetics community, really, Strummy. That's awesome. Challenge or greet?
Hello? Jesus, you scared the crap out of me.
Oh, there's the pink
That's
stuff.
from Doc Ballard. Little housewarming present. Perfume.
Wait, perfume? I think we're gonna decline the pink stuff.
No, thank you. I don't need it.
You're hauled up in a makeshift bedroom in a mental hospital.
Okay, so it is.
Trust me, this will make your life better.
No.
Really, it's okay. I'm fine.
Do me a favour and just take it.
Oh, that is a
You can
candle
always toss
warmer.
it when I'm done. Good night.
There's those candle warmers. Who was it? Hannah? That I said will be scared of candle warmers forevermore? Really go deep into the internet and old social medias looking for interesting pics. Oh, this is pretty cool, Strumming. Oh, really? 2000s Japan? Yeah, go for it. Post anything like that in the Discord. It sounds interesting. I think we're going to, as Cuzzy might say, Bennett. Time for horrible nightmares. I don't know, I thought maybe New Zealand / Australia called it a bin as well instead of trash. Or is that just Europe? Someone in a mask? Pretty much, Ghost. How do we get outside? Hey, music. Thanks for the bits there. Is it a string? We didn't even sniff the perfume. Pedaling between my toes. Oh no! I've seen this too many times. Yeah, I saw that, Legion. It's pretty sweet. Where's Dan Schneider when we need him? And why was I outside barefoot anyway?
And look what the cat dragged in. Where the hell have you been? I've been looking everywhere. You've got mail. Looks expensive.
Got mail.
It's so pretty. Open it.
Well, the last time we got a package, it wasn't anything too wholesome. And this one has a babies all over it. If this is like a dead baby, I'm going to be a little disturbed. New Zealand does call it a bin? Yeah, exactly.
That poor cupcake abused my music lover. Keep them away from her. Like we should keep gerbils away from Richard Gere.
Ha ha ha, Ghost. Ha ha ha. Yes, rubbish. Right, yeah. I figured you used the word bin. I thought so. Splash. Oh boy, I'm a little scared on what we're going to find in this box. I hope it's not a baby. Hey, look, it's the YouTube thumbnail image. Alright, any predictions, friends? What's in the box? It's a Jack. Yeah, it could be Jack in a box, right? You think it's a live baby, Shorty? Could also be something from childhood. Maybe, maybe it's like a toy from childhood or something. You think it's just empty? Ooh, that would be kind of interesting. Just an actual Jackbox game. Oh, it is a toy, a doll. But this time with a net
This is hideous.
over the face.
Be careful.
Be careful, it's a doll. It's gonna have razor blades or a bomb, like. Is that blood on the box? That is a piece of flesh with that symbol on it again. Wait, is that from the guy's arm? Hannah, or are you okay? Hannah?
Okay, stand back. Give us space.
Should I have, like, a reaction to seeing blood?
What happened?
Weird time for a flashback. Yeah, it is the guy's arm. Okay, I thought so.
Box was mailed yesterday. We're still trying to get a description of the sender.
A description of the sender?
Take a look at this. That's Carl Steinbeck's place, the night manager.
So what, his place was ransacked? Maybe she had a seizure? Yeah, I guess it could be something like that. It could have been like a panic-induced seizure or something. You looked away from that part at HJ? I mean, it wasn't that gory.
Got a team there now. He's missing.
Is the skin his? What's that symbol? The phone call? Is he dead? Is the skin his?
Was it his? The skin?
It's not official, but it's the same tattoo.
Oh, the doll. Gotcha. And the phone call?
What about the woman? The one who called me?
The engineers are working on it. We can't find any record of the call.
Oh, maybe it's all in my head. I'm going crazy.
And there's this. Why send the doll?
Better question is, how'd you get my doll? The first two? That's awesome, Strummy. Didn't it already show the doll's origin story? Yeah. It was a gift from Lucian, birthmark, or taken from home. I got the doll from Lucian.
It was a gift from Lucian. He gave it to me before my father died.
Erica used to spend so much time here, there weren't any other children. I always tried to smuggle her some toys or a treat.
Smuggle?
This is one of many.
We're gonna have to go back to your flat. I need you to have a look around. Make sure there's nothing else missing. You can grab some extra clothes, whatever else you need.
So
You might be here for a while.
So was she admitted as a child? That's a little suspect. Maybe she was admitted because he said smuggle. That's an odd word to say if it's just giving a kid a gift, right? Right. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards, Ghost, is maybe the phone call, maybe these things are hallucinations, or maybe that's, you know, kind of like what it's wanting us to believe. Hey, Comer. You're going to Publix. Say what? Oh, are you answering question of the day, Comer? So are you disturbed by gore, HJ? Oh, here we go. Comer said you were in a car and almost crashed. Nothing interesting. I mean, it depends on the context. How did you almost crash? Yeah, I guess we still had our nightmares, Cuzzy. That's fair. That's fair. Not one steamy shower scene. Well, that's I'll get to that part, I'm sure. You drop some pics in the Discord stream. Awesome. I'll check it out after the stream. So romantic of ghosts? That's one way to say it. Frat? Yeah, frat rat. Yeah, I haven't seen frat in a little while. Yeah, Strunky Dunky. I remember that. OC, yeah, OC was here too. A lot of memories there, Strummy. So what's new for you? What's been happening in the live stream? We'd love to hear how things have been going for you. How old is Erica? I mean, looks like a young adult. You know, I'd probably say 18 to 25, maybe. Yeah, I remember that, Strummy. Ghost broke your heart? That hurts. That hurts. Ghost broke my heart, too. Gave it away.
You okay there?
But it's already unlocked. I knew it. So they not have like anybody watching my apartment. You know, if I'm like a prime suspect in a murder case, they wouldn't have somebody watching my place to see if somebody tried to come kill me. Seems a little sus.
Sorry. I'll go check if the neighbors saw anything.
Maybe I did it myself, but I forgot it in my... That's why I woke up outside. Two things I can look at: my sketchbook or photo. Sketchbook. Is part of my sketchbook ripped out? I don't remember what was there before.
Hello? It's about next door. We're going to break it. It's the police. Can you come to the door, please?
Jesus. Stay there.
Uh-oh.
Keep the door shut.
They killed my neighbor. The girl who vomited.
Police! Open the door or the door will be forced open. The door is about to be forced open.
We were seeing the vomiting girl again in the mask. Follow or obey? I mean, we have to follow here. We got to see what's going on. That's a good question, HJ. Do British police carry guns? I don't know. He's also a detective. He's not really a... I don't know if he's like technically a police officer, like how that works exactly. Are these bloody rose petals? Like, what the heck? Pieces of flesh? Nothing nefarious at all, just wires? Telescope? Not a telescope, a microscope, rather. That symbols everywhere. It's pretty sus. Look at a vase or a door. The vase doesn't look that appealing. I think we'd be more drawn to the door. Oh. Speaking of that symbol. I'm gonna walk in on the crime scene. That's a good way to contaminate the floor evidence. I'm gonna touch his face too. Just get my fingerprints all over the scene.
Don't look. You're safe.
He looks almost annoyed.
I like Hannah. She's funny and kind. But she must have been bad because she's sick. I don't mean that only bad people get sick. Just sick like that. Like Hannah.
Hannah, get well soon from Kirsty. UK police do not carry guns? Interesting. I mean, you don't have to name a baby like that, HJ. It's however you want to name it. It's definitely not in the US.
I hope she gets better.
But you should sign the card just in case. The last one didn't get better. She was Toby's friend.
Didn't get better.
She used to draw a lot, even though she was really strange. They caught her looking for ghosts down in the basement. Guess that's pretty bad.
Was it me? Didn't they say I used to look for ghosts in the basement? Oh, I'm actually... Oh. My handwriting is gonna be garbage. Yep, I've messed up my heart.
Failure. When you're bad, they take you away and show you the animals.
Then you forget. My daddy told me about it.
But I have been bad. They know I talked to you. They broke the tape. That's how I know. See?
Oh, that's why she put the tape up there. No, that's not true music. It's gotta put yourself out there, meet people, and, you know, go for it. Yeah, for sure, Cuzzy. Say flat and the like, sound British. Yeah, I think it's UK probably British, Europe, somewhere in Europe or some European country. New Zealand police do not have guns. Interesting. You don't trust people? Yeah, that does make it hard if you don't trust people. That does make it hard. I mean, to be fair, I mean, you can meet strangers on the internet and develop a relationship. I mean, that's how I met Jasmine, was through a dating site. I swear there's another body in here. I'm just going to be like, what? I don't think there will be, though. Is there a secret passage back there? Wait, you took my lighter? Will it actually light this time? Oh, it does. Convenient.
If they know you've seen it, they'll take you away and make you forget.
A medallion?
You can't get inside. You haven't got a key.
So it is a door. Is that our crazy friend again?
Taking Hannah for some sort of operation.
Where's Hannah?
Hannah's gone. Ballard took her.
Ballard took her? Where?
Where? What does it matter? She's not coming back. I have strange dreams. Big pebbles falling all around me.
Toby, you're bleeding.
What's up with all the nosebleeds? Is there time travel going on here? Just get blood all over your jacket, why not? Yeah, but things will get back to normal, quote unquote normal,
I'm just going to
eventually.
go over some of the evidence from the flat.
Most of what we've got is back in the lab, but there's a couple of things we'd like you to look at.
There's no need to worry. The chief inspector asked that we do it here.
Do it here? Where is here? Not Delphi House? Not the station? Not the station?
Why aren't we doing it at the police station?
You've been through enough, Erica. We just want you to be as comfortable as possible.
So you take me to a mysterious house in the middle of nowhere?
Come on then. Kettle's on.
Kettle's on. Definitely sounds British. Really, Ghost? Why did it take you so long to follow? You didn't trust me? Didn't think I was worthy of the legendary Ghost follow?
What do you think? Are we close?
What do I think? Am I trying to remember the face? I don't know what we're looking at, so something's missing?
No, something's missing.
Okay. What about this? We found it in her apartment.
That's my mother and not me.
Her name is Mia Green. She was a patient at Delphi House.
She was very close to your mother. She was very protective of her. Sometimes aggressively so.
Patient?
What was wrong with her?
She was difficult, sometimes violent. Her childhood was extremely unpleasant. Your mother's friendship gave her great comfort. Erica, the night your mother died, Mia Green broke into the dispensary. She took an overdose and died.
Broke into the dispensary? Showing me more dead bodies, huh? I saw her, she faked it. What? That's impossible.
That's impossible.
We've filed an order with the judge to exhume the body, and until then, I'm gonna have to keep you at Delphi House.
What?
You need some help.
No, I've got it. Wait, would you mind?
What? Where did we see her before?
I'm sorry. Here we go. Yes. This is Sergeant Blake.
Is it like doused in chloroform or something? I don't know what's going on right now. Quite a few months? I'm just so confused right now on when did we see that person before? We need to talk? Question.
Yes, right away. Gotta go. There's an intruder at Delphi House.
I'm coming with you.
Not you. It's not safe.
Sure, I don't need to be there anyway.
Okay. Be careful.
Okay. You okay? You're bleeding.
Now I'm bleeding.
I'll look after him.
I didn't drink the tea yet.
The bathroom's down the hall. You can't miss it. Get yourself cleaned up. Then we'll talk.
Thanks, music. You know, I've thankfully never had a nosebleed in my life. IRL. open window. So what, I can escape out the window or go back in? Yeah, maybe ghost? I don't know. I guess we'll go back in and see what he has to say. Maybe the bleeding has to do with something with like ghosts or supernatural forces? Well, it's definitely ghosts, Shorty. Oh, of course. Now he's been murdered, and we're the only one here that can be a suspect, right? And the same carving again. Oh, he's still alive. Handing me a crumpled up bloody paper. With a rabbit? Didn't the girl say she liked rabbits? Whatever her name is. I'm very confused right now. Yeah, Kirsty. What's going to be on the other side of this? I'm just very confused. I'm just very confused. Hey, Top B, what's happening? Good to see you tonight. Tamagayaki? The pain. What's Tamagayaki? Sounds like an interesting food. I'm just really confused right now. And wait, so the blood means death in Vajraginth? I think I missed that point in the original game we were playing. To date, it'd be hard for you to date, Legion. Talk about something else, person be confused. That doesn't mean that you can't find somebody for you, Legion. A Japanese rolled egg. Okay, interesting. I don't really eat eggs very often. I know it's more popular in like other countries though. Alright, let's see what this is. Yeah, so it's Kirsty and her dad? So I'm assuming that... Wait, is her dad the person that we just found the body of? Oh, and here's a thing too, and AJ. AJ? Alright, AJ. Code. Coded numbers. Let's see, is it alphanumeric? Let's see if we can translate something. Nope, it has zeros. I don't think zero is usually in alphanumeric. I'm going to check the back of the book. There could be something else in there hidden in one of the pages. Yeah, putting a lid on it does make it boil faster. That's a good call. Is there something I'm supposed to be gathering here? I definitely have no idea how to decode this. Just touch more stuff. Just put my fingerprints on everything. Why not? I know fingerprinting is not commonly used nowadays, but... Wait, why would I take the medallion? Oh wait, is that the one we saw vomiting?
Did you miss me?
Oh, that's the killer? Fear, shock, or disbelief? Shock.
You killed him. He deserved it. They all did. The Chief Inspector, Steinbeck, Johar. They were in it together. I'd never hurt you.
Why are you holding a gun to me? Desperation.
Why are you doing this? He gave them his daughter. His own flesh and blood. I'm here to protect you.
Oh, so he gave them Kirsty? Sick, twisted, murderer, twisted.
You ruined my life. Your father made me a monster.
He took your mother and locked her away. He sold his soul to the devil and she was the price.
There's another world beneath Delphi House. Secret passages and hidden doors to get you there. I gave you the medallion, the key to everything, but you gave it away. But there's another. It's right there in front of you. The locks are in the walls. Find one and see for yourself.
We've already found one.
There's an old farm out in the woods between here and Delphi House. I'll wait for you there. Come alone.
She's gone. Must be a spirit. Or a ninja. Or a ninja spirit.
I should have stayed. There was no one here. Just one of the girls trying to break into the pharmacy.
Now there's people here, apparently.
Are you okay?
Worry.
Was anyone hurt?
Some cuts and bruises. Nothing major. You okay? Is there anything I
Rate,
can do?
challenge, or reassure? Challenge?
You said she was dead. I saw her. She was right there.
I don't know what to tell you. There's someone buried in her grave. We have a team out there now.
What?
They'll run some tests and then we can be sure.
What?
Try and get some sleep. You'll be safe here, I promise you.
I don't feel safe.
I just don't feel safe here.
Hey. Hey. It's okay. It's okay.
Now he's getting flirty. Why would I randomly kiss him? This movie's making no sense all of a sudden. Like, what is going on here? There's no reason to.
Are you sure she didn't say anything? Anything that could help us find it?
Ooh, do we trust this guy? This guy? Oh, I don't know.
Erica.
I'm gonna lie.
No. Nothing.
We're downstairs if you need anything.
The rest has to be kept here, private. You know that. Well, they shouldn't be dropping dead. This could cause serious ruptions for what I'm doing here. This is my life's work. Do you understand that?
What exactly are you doing here, Bella?
It's not for you to know.
It doesn't seem like anything's for me to know at the moment.
You just do your job and concentrate on looking after Erica in a proper fashion. A proper fashion. That's all I'm going to say to you.
This movie's kind of all over the place. Like, I feel like the pacing has been bizarre. Like, where did we supposedly see the woman? Because there's just like an entire plot line with us seeing the woman that's supposedly dead, but where did we see her before just now? Am I missing something? Did I forget something? Like, what? You made lunch and breakfast the next few days? Nice. It's always good when you're able to meal prep like that. The water is boiled. It's supposed to be just a swipe? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just so confused right now. Maybe there's some twist to it, Ghost. I don't know, Cuzzy. I have no idea at this point. Now it's gonna be gone. No, it's still there. Okay, so we're not crazy.
What are you doing? You can't be here. It's bad.
I'm gonna comfort her. She seems to respond decently to comforting.
Are you okay?
He's dead.
He who?
My daddy's dead.
Oh, well, yeah, we know that.
You were with him. You were with him, and you let him die.
Apologize.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's dead. He's dead, and I have nowhere else to go. It doesn't matter what I do, they're going to take me, and they're going to make me bleed. They're going to make me forget him.
I'm gonna console her.
Here is last thought. You have to be strong. You have to do it for him.
The Notebook.
I book. It was hidden in your daddy's desk.
It was full of secrets. He couldn't read them. He couldn't see past the numbers. You have to go. They're coming.
So this is under the house. Saw someone holding on a stretcher into like a lab. Sparkling lights is pretty drawing. Somebody being electrocuted or something? Or a projector maybe? Is that our friend being like lobotomized or something? By Ballard? Oh, that's the animals. Bottles. So we'll just keep going, I guess. Yeah, let's unlock it. Oh my lord. Some of this stuff is impossible to do, man. So that leads to what? The outer garden? Well, I'm on camera, apparently. Session 9? I don't think I've heard of that. Is this Silent Hill? Convenient. A barn. There's that symbol again. Alright, maybe there's going to be a big reveal here. More of those petal things, candles, blood. Petals that were in our toes. Maybe we've been here before. The favorite picture of our mother. Those are called Erica flowers? Beakers of perfume? Oh, we got perfumed. Wait, is this the area that she told us to come meet her at? Is that where we're at now?
They always take 3. A deer, a fox,
a rabbit, but there's a 4th.
They seek visions of the future for wealth and power. But they cannot see without a butterfly.
So I'm the butterfly.
That's why they took your mother. That's why they want you.
Okay.
She's trapped, Erica. Join me. Together we can save her.
Join you in what? Some like crazed cult?
Together we can set her free.
I don't know. I'm gonna say no to everything.
No.
He didn't love you. He was grooming you to take your mother's place. Is that what you want? Or will you join me?
I mean, why would I believe anything you're telling me?
We can destroy Lucian and set your mother free.
I mean, we know nothing.
You can be happy.
None of this makes sense. You've not given us any convincing reason.
No. You killed him. You ruined my life.
Unless maybe she didn't kill him. Maybe we did it ourselves. Maybe our dad did it himself.
It's you, Erica.
It's always been you.
It's always been you. Is this the house where my father was killed?
She would tell me about the future. Wonderful things that only she could see. I'd tell her about the past. About a great priestess, marked with a butterfly.
Why here? How did I get here? Why here?
Why did you bring me here?
Because this is where it all began. Your father made it.
breathe it in, and I can make you do anything.
So it's like a mind control
turn you into a murderer. I can make you cut your own throat.
Flashbacks. Rabbit mask. Waking up in a field of petals. So maybe I was already involved. They're oleanders, they're not erica flowers, unless that's just another name for them. So the dreams of the pink petals was not actually a dream? Is that what we're learning here? So maybe we were subject to the perfume? So the perfume was burned as a child.
What do you think it did to you? I'm dying.
What? The perfume is a mind control drug. Is what we learned, Ghost.
How much longer? It doesn't matter. I know I'm a monster.
No longer bleeding.
I deserve to die. Your mother had that mark. It's why your father wanted her. It's why they want you too. A girl to stare into the flames and see the future.
How do you know that? I don't believe it. How do you know that?
How do you know about the priestess and the fire?
How do you think? He was one of them. See for yourself.
How do I know? Because he was one of them. How does that explain how you know?
Your father convinced Lucian that by adding science to ritual they could see into the future and control it. Your mother was the missing piece.
There's that symbol again. You're a liar. He loved her.
He loved her.
After all I've shown you, after all you've seen, how can you stand there and do nothing? How can you let them get away with it?
There's no magic, you're a killer. Another explanation. There has to be another explanation.
There has to be another explanation.
Those girls have no one. They go there looking for help. Instead, they're shot full of drugs and dragged from their beds. Your father did the same to your mother. And he did the same to me, too.
He loved me.
He loved me. He was a good man.
He was testing you, grooming you, waiting for you to grow. He wanted you to take your mother's place. You don't have to trust me. But you know there's something going on here. If I'm wrong, then you can stop me. But if I'm right, only you can put an end to this.
Go with Green. Apparently her name is Green. Or go back alone. I'm gonna go back alone.
Get away from me. I will never go with you.
Okay, so I guess I'm back here now. Also having a flashback? What? The pacing! What? Now I'm back here? Is there something I'm supposed to notice here? Ghosts. Wants me to walk towards the masquerade?
Erica. Jesus, I've been looking everywhere. What happened? Where did you go?
I mean, he hasn't seemed bad. We'll warn him.
You need to go. She's here.
It's okay. There's no one here. It's just you and me.
Well. You killed him.
You killed him.
He's one of them, Erica. Trust me.
There's a whole lot of trusting going on right now.
To move. You can't take any chances. You have to save your mother. You have to do whatever it takes. Take this.
So why has she died?
Promise me. If you need it, use it.
Sure, I'll take the gun, I guess.
I promise.
Thank you.
At least make her happy in death, I guess.
What happened? What's going on? All the lights went off.
The security guards going to the rose petals, found a body. Get out of here, don't leave this room. That's actually a tough one. Probably should just get out of here.
You need to get out of here. Get as far away as you can.
There's no one left. I don't have anyone. I don't have anywhere else to go.
I don't know, just go to the police.
Go to the police. Tell them about your daddy. They'll help you.
What are you gonna do?
Don't stop, avoid green, or help green. Avoid green, I don't know.
There's someone in the corridor. She's very sick. Stay away from her, okay? Don't try to help. She's dangerous.
Alright, back to the symbol. We have a gun now. So now I'm going into the lab area.
Erica, you can't be in here.
Wake her, leave her, or explain? Explain.
Please, put the gun down.
Explain.
What are you doing?
They're looking for you. They found a body in the garden. I think you might be unwell.
I think I might be unwell.
Let me help you.
Oh, I can actually shoot her? Wake her.
Wake her up.
That's too dangerous. It's her treatment. You can't just pull her out. It takes time.
Think of something.
Think of something.
Once we pull the tubes out, she's going to start to fit. But I give her some epinephrine in the cabinet.
In the cabinet? That's suspicious.
I'll have to put it straight in her heart.
Toby!
Run, Kirsty!
I know, I shouldn't be here. I just couldn't leave Toby. We have to wake her up. You have to take the tubes out.
Well, that's kind of disgusting looking.
Do something!
Guess we'll open the door very slowly. Oh, we have to choose between epinephrine, lidocaine, or oleandrin. Well, oleandrin seems bad. The doctor said epinephrine, but do we trust it? Can we trust what she said? We might end up killing her, but I think we gotta trust it. I think epinephrine's safe, right? Straight into the heart? This looks a little dangerous.
Toby!
She's not okay, but can you move?
It isn't safe. Can you move?
Get her out. I need to go. Hannah. Where is Hannah? That's a good question.
What about Hannah? Have you seen her?
She never came back after her operation. They must have taken her somewhere else. You should go. I'll get her out. We'll wait for you.
Why would we split up? Wait, where's my gun? Do I still have my gun? Hopefully I still have my gun. Okay, I do. Lucius, or Lucian himself. Dun dun dun. Can't leave right at the end of the movie.
What's happened? It's me. Please. Put the gun down. Whatever's happened, whatever's the matter, we can work it out. I promise. That's it. Just talk to me. Whatever you think is happening here, we can work this out.
The conspiracy.
What's happening here? What are you hiding?
This is a hospital. Nothing more. Erica, please. This is not making any sense.
Amen to that.
You need to calm down. You're scaring me. I think you might be sick. I think you need help.
The rituals.
I know about the rituals. I saw it. I remember.
I don't understand. Rituals? What rituals? What are you talking about? You're dangerous. More dangerous than you know.
The priestess.
You want me to be your priestess? You want to see the future?
Erica, please. This is madness. You can't believe that.
Moving closer.
You're not well. Let me help you. My God, what have you done?
I'm sick. It's real. The door. I'm not crazy. My mother's alive. I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I don't think you can tell the difference. I think you need help. Please, trust me. Put the gun down. Year Green is dead, Erica. It's in your head. It's a fantasy.
Murder him or lower gun? Ooh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. I don't think we want to commit murder. Like, I mean, we still don't know. We don't have any proof. We'll get locked up if we do it and they can prove it's us. I think we have to lower the gun. I don't necessarily trust him, but I don't have to kill him. I should have dropped the gun.
If you trust me, I can make you better.
I definitely don't trust you.
I can make it all go away.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to worry anymore. Oh no.
I don't know why you let him hug you and all that.
I'll look after you. I'll keep you safe.
Erica? Erica, can you hear me? Look, Erica. It's right there. Right there in front of you.
See? It's magical. I think you are too.
Sedated, restrained, a patient or prisoner, haunted by old ghosts, Erica remains. Well? Well? That was something? That was something? I mean, I guess that's technically a bad ending. I was hoping there was going to be an option to not kill him, but, you know, escape or something, but I guess that wasn't an option, so. That was something. And I mean, I guess this is a game, like, it's a movie you're kind of supposed to, like, replay and make different decisions, I guess. But, I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I've played some visual novels and some, you know, some interactive movies before, and they felt a little less disjointed than this. This is just a little, this is just, like, a little all over the place. Like, the pacing, I feel like, was a big problem in this game. Like, stuff was moving crazy fast, constantly. I felt like it tried to tell too much of a story in too little time. Like, this felt like it needed to be at least 3 hours. Like, if it was like another hour of story in there, I mean, maybe? I mean, I love games like this, but I can't say that I can't say that I super enjoyed this one. I feel like I'm left with a lot more questions than answers, and not in a good way. Not in the way of like, oh, this is something that we can create conversation topics on, what does it really mean, but more like, what actually happened? Like, I mean, it leaves so much up in the air. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. Thank you for playing it, Erica. The team at Flareworks would love to hear about what you thought about our game. It only takes 5 minutes. Oh, it takes them to a website. Okay. Alright, let's do this survey together here. Alright. Please let us know what you thought about Erica. The more we learn, the better we can make our next games. I would recommend Erica to a friend. Probably neutral on that one. It's getting rather loud. I would like to play more tactile live action games. Strongly agree. Why is this so loud all of a sudden? What elements in Erica would you like to see more of? What elements in Erica would we like to see more of? I guess I liked the multiple branching choices. With both action and speaking options. Like, I liked the fact that I could just shoot and not have to go through the talking. Like, that was cool. Wish there was more of that, of like, make a decision. Like, I may not necessarily have to say something, I can also do something. Or maybe I can do multiple things or say multiple things, and like, it's not exactly concrete. I like that aspect of it. Was there anything in Erica that you found difficult or unintuitive? The mouse controls were wonky and hypersensitive. The story felt very disjointed in a single playthrough, leaving more questions than answers in a bad way. It was not a satisfying playthrough overall. Sounds fair, right? Sounds fair. Oh yeah, and pacing. The pacing... I'll put this at the bottom. Okay, what were your favorite things about Erica? What did we like about Erica? What did we like about Erica? What were your favorite things about this game? I guess I enjoyed the characters. The acting was fine. The acting was, I guess, above average. You know, that part was fine. I liked the mystery elements, the suspense and mystery elements, I guess you could say. What was my least favorite part of the game? The pacing of the game felt extremely rushed. It was a little chaotic trying to keep up and piece things together. I felt like there were sections that lacked relevant choices that realistically could have been made. I think that's natural in a game like this, but I'll still leave the feedback anyway. Anything else? Anybody else have any feedback you want me to give them? What is my age? 30, unfortunately, for another few weeks. Mel. Anything else you'd like to tell us? I like interactive movies, but unfortunately, Erica is not the best I've played. I look forward to future projects and hope to see more engaging games in the future Sure, there we go. Let's leave it like that. The salmon was undercooked. All right. There we go. Submit that. All right, boom. All right, we did our Erica survey. Interesting. Okay, so I was hoping that there was gonna be. I was really hoping. I should have put this in the feedback too, but I didn't think about it. I wish that there had been something at the end where it had kind of like a branching path visual tree or something where I could kind of see, you know, the paths and choices I made. But yeah, that would have been nice. Wow. Okay. So I guess that's it. I guess that's the game, friends. I don't know. I was expecting a little more, honestly. I was expecting a little more. I don't know. I can't say this was a great game. I don't even know if I'd say I don't know. Like, I don't think it was bad, but it was definitely not satisfying, right? One of the things I've thought about if I ever got into reviewing games would be one of the criteria that I would put forward is like, how did this game make you feel, right? I think that's an important thing that a lot of reviews leave out. And like, didn't make me feel very good throughout. I didn't feel like what I was saying was actively impacting what was happening. It was more like what I was choosing in my options was deciding what elements of the story will be revealed to me, right? That's a good way to say it, I think. I felt like I was more so had like a jigsaw puzzle, and it's like, which pieces do you want? That way you can see these sections of the puzzle, not, okay, you have made a decision here, so now the story is going to go a different way, right? It felt very much like piecing together an established story rather than making our own story. I think that's a fair way to say it. Does that make sense? True, but I think that from a reviewer's perspective, you're giving your personal perspective on the game, right? And I think that feelings is important. You know, occasionally games do bring it up, you know. do you feel like Spider-Man kind of thing? And I think that's an important aspect that needs to be touched on more. Walking with your mom, that's awesome, Legion. Oh, you'll never forget it. Yeah, that's super special to be that close to, I guess, an Olympic competitor, right? All right, well, I guess that brings us to the end then, friends. I don't know. I'd love to hear more about your thoughts. So if you have any thoughts, maybe you're in the shower tomorrow morning and you're like, wait a second, suddenly things make sense. I don't think this is a game that I'll replay through. I don't think that I was engaged enough in it to want to experience more. I did see earlier, HJ, that you said the paths seem more rushed. So, I mean, maybe, that's the story of my life. I always make the worst decisions possible and then, end up ruining stuff for myself. So maybe I just made poor decisions and got a kind of a bad storyline. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just tried to make, realistic decisions and stuff, so. I do feel like maybe there were a couple points where I do feel like the game really wanted me to pick a certain thing. Like, for example, at the ending, it really wanted me to shoot the guy, and I didn't. So, I mean, maybe I was quote-unquote punished for not taking the obvious paths? I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. Interesting for sure. But let me know. I mean, if you people would like to see more games like this, I would like to do more interactive movies and games and stuff like this. So I definitely want to keep this kind of stuff going. I know it's not as engaging as a lot of stuff. I know it's not as engaging as something like Jackbox or something like that. But it is what it is. It is what it is, and I enjoyed it for what it is. So I do enjoy it, even if the storyline didn't feel good and the game wasn't great. I do still enjoy sharing this type of experience with you. Oh, what? You're choosing who to raid tonight, Miller? Okay, I'll do it. I will cancel our current raid and we'll do another one. We'll do another one. We don't have a lot of people still here, but we'll do the raid with who's still left, Miller. So we'll go raid Dr. Mick Live. We'll go raid Dr. Mick Live. You enjoy the games, Cuzzy? That's awesome. That's awesome. You're good, Miller. You're good. You're good. Dyslexic. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah. Aha. I see what you're doing there, guys. I see what you're doing there. Yes, Little Nightmares 2 is coming up next week. So yes, that'll be starting on Friday. We have Top Wed's request of Little Nightmares 2. So that will be coming up starting Friday. Outside of that, it's going to be a normal Jackbox week. Also, don't forget, we do have the Discord movie night coming up. We are going to be watching the Demon Slayer anime movie. It's supposed to be extremely good. I'm actually looking forward to that. So that's going to be coming up probably sometime this week or next. Somewhere in there. I don't know exactly where. Let me know if you'd like to do it on a Thursday or if you'd rather do it on a Saturday. And it's whatever. I know last time I thought people would want it on a Saturday, but most people wanted it on a Thursday, so that may still be the case. So just let me know what you prefer. That should be fun. But yeah, outside of that, business as usual, friends. So hope you make it back out for some Jackbox and such tomorrow. Thanks again for hanging out with us. Thanks for being part of the community as always. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you on the other side of the raid, and as always, friends, stay wholesome. I'll catch you next time.